Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, have mercy upon me. The night has been long. The stars have watched my tears fall upon the dust. Even the stones have learned my silence. The lamp has burned through the darkness, yet my heart still waits for the dawn. Only you can bring. My strength has become like dry earth, waiting for rain. Like a branch that longs once more to feel the breath of spring. Like the harp whose strings have grown silent, waiting for the hand that first gave it its song. O Shepherd of Israel, place your hand upon your servant, not because I have earned your kindness, but because your mercy has always been greater than my weakness. You lifted the shepherd from Bethlehem. You walked beside me through valleys, through caves, through lonely nights. Do not turn away now, when my soul longs once more to hear your voice. Your peace where fear has lingered, breathe your comfort where hope has grown faint. Let new life rise like wheat after the early rain. Restore what time could not heal. Gather what pain has scattered. What grief has bowed to the ground. I have seen the almond tree blossom after winter. I have watched the wilderness drink the first rain with joy. I have heard the shepherd call the weakest lamb and carry it until its strength returned. Surely the Lord who renews the earth will also renew the soul that waits upon Him. Christ, Holy Redeemer, you know every hidden tear. You remember every silent prayer. Before my lips could speak, your compassion had already drawn near. You are the physician whose hands restore without haste the potter who never casts aside the clay, the shepherd who never abandons the wounded lamb. Therefore I shall wait without despair, for your mercy never arrives too late.
When morning fills the hills of Judah,
Let my heart
rise with it.
let my mouth once again
Sing the songs you place within my spirit.
let my hands
Lift the harp with joy.
let my soul remember that healing begins.
Where your presence is welcome.
Not every wound is seen, yet every wound is known to you. Not every tear is remembered by men, yet every tear is gathered by the King, whose love endures forever.
Blessed is the Lord.
The healer of Israel
Blessed
is Christ, the Son,
of David.
the shepherd who restores, the Redeemer who makes all things new. Your mercy is my song, your peace,
Is my refuge.
your presence,
Is my healing.
until the final dawn.
Breaks over.
The everlasting kingdom, my heart shall remain resting within the gentle hands of the Holy One. Restore me. The potter does not despise the broken vessel. Patiently he gathers every fragment, one piece then another, until what was shattered begins to remember its form. So also your hands have gathered my scattered heart. You did not leave its pieces upon the ground. You call them home. Yesterday the stream ran silent beneath the weight of fallen leaves. Today its waters laugh against the stones. Yesterday the vineyard stood empty after the cold wind. Today new clusters begin to appear among the branches. Such is the work of the Lord. He speaks quietly, yet valleys are changed. I remember the nights when my heart remained untouched, its strings waited for songs that would not come. Yet even in silence you were tuning my heart for melodies. I had never heard the tears I thought were wasted became the rain that softened the soil. The waiting I feared became the season where hidden roots grew strong. The fig tree does not weep when winter comes, it waits. The almond tree does not question the cold, it waits. The shepherd does not abandon the injured lamb. He carries it until its strength returns. So Christ has carried me when I could walk no farther, not with haste, but with gentle hands that never grow weary.
Turn my mourning into worship. Turn my weakness into testimony.
Turn my silence into thanksgiving.
Let those who see my life
remember not my wounds, but your mercy. Let every scar declare that the great physician still heals. Let every sunrise announce that despair never writes the final page. For those who trust the Holy One. The valley has not changed, the river still follows its ancient course. The hills still watch the seasons pass. Yet I have changed, for the Lord has breathed
new life within.
my spirit. He has lifted my head.
He has steadied my feet.
He has taught my heart to sing again.
Blessed is the Lord who restores what seemed lost.
Blessed is Christ,
The divine physician.
the potter of every soul, the shepherd who lifts the weary.
The everlasting King.
My tears have not been forgotten,
My prayers,
have not been unheard.
my hope has not been buried.
For the Lord has turned
Mourning
into praise and clothes
his servant
with garments
of everlasting joy.
Oh Lord, remain near me. The night has been long, yet your mercy has remained awake. The lamp has grown small, yet your light has not grown dim. My hands have little strength, my voice has become a whisper, yet you still hear what no one else can hear, the sigh hidden within. The heart, the prayer never spoken aloud, the tear that falls before the morning. Outside the shepherd calls his flock, one lamb does not rise, he does not leave it behind. He kneels, he lifts it gently, he carries it against his chest until its strength returns. So have you carried your servant, O Christ, not with rebuke, but with gentleness, not with haste, but with patient love. The olive press does not destroy the fruit, it brings forth the oil. Hidden within the refiner's fire, does not hate the silver, it removes what does not belong. So also the trials I have feared have become the place where your mercy has found me again. You have not wasted my sorrow, you have not forgotten my name. The physician binds the wound, little by little the vine climbs the wall, branch by branch the child learns to walk step by step. So too your healing comes with wisdom, never hurried, never late, always perfect. Teach me to trust the hands that form the heavens. When my heart grows tired, be my song. When my body grows weak, be my strength. When hope becomes small, be the flame that remains through the night. For the breath that filled Adam still gives life. The voice that calmed the sea still speaks peace. The hands that bless the children still restore the weary. I shall not measure
Your goodness by one
single day. The almond tree
does not flower the morning.
after it is planted,
The vineyard
softly seen. There, hope grows quietly.
There,
Life begins again. Blessed is the Lord who remembers the weak,
blessed is Christ,
the compassionate,
physician,
the shepherd who carries
the weary,
the living bread, the everlasting King. Hold my hand until my strength returns. Keep my heart within.
your peace
Let every breath
I receive
become a hymn of gratitude,
to the Holy One.
whose mercy never My soul, do not forget. Remember the mornings when hope returned without warning. Remember the valleys where mercy found you before you knew its name. Remember the hand that lifted your head when your eyes could no longer look toward heaven. Do not forget the kindness of the Lord. The olive tree gives its oil not for itself, but to bring light where darkness has remained. The shepherd binds the wound not to display his skill, but to see the lamb walk freely once again. So also the Holy One has touched my life, not to magnify my strength, but to reveal His compassion. The dew does not announce its coming, it simply covers the earth before the dawn. So your mercy arrives, quietly resting upon the weary, refreshing hearts that have grown dry beneath the heat of many trials. You heal without noise, you restore without haste, you renew what's seen, what seemed forgotten. The almond branch flowers because its creator has remembered its season. The eagle returns to the wind that lifts it. The vineyard awakens after the winter rain. Everything created trusts the wisdom of the one who formed it. Teach my heart to rest with such confidence. Teach my soul to wait without fear. Bless the Lord, my soul. Remember His goodness when strength returns. Remember when healing comes, one gentle step at a time. For Christ has never abandoned the weary, his hands still restore. His voice still comforts, his peace still reaches the places no one else can touch. If my body grows tired, your spirit remains strong. If my heart becomes heavy, your promises remain unchanged. If tomorrow brings another trial, your mercy will arrive before the sunrise. For the great physician never sleeps, and the shepherd never forgets the sheep he carries. Blessed is the Lord whose mercy is new every morning. Blessed is Christ, the divine physician, the good shepherd, the light of Israel, the Redeemer whose compassion never fails. My soul shall remember, my lips shall give thanks. My heart shall rest within your healing presence until the everlasting morning breaks over the kingdom of the Holy One. Holy One, draw near. The branch had fallen to the ground. Dust covered its leaves, the wind had bent its stem. Many would have passed by, seeing only what seemed finished. But the keeper of the vineyard did not. He knelt, he lifted, he restored. The wall still stood, though many stones had fallen. Patiently one stone returned to another, not with noise, not with haste, only with faithful hands. So also the Lord rebuilds the weary heart. One hope,
One prayer, one breath at a time. The swallow returns each spring to the place.
it remembers the vine reaches again for the sun.
The cracked earth opens
Its hands
to receive the early rain.
creation does not fear new beginnings.
They trust the one who appointed every season.
Teach my soul to trust with such
Quiet faith.
There are wounds hidden beneath smiles. There are burdens too heavy for words. There are tears that fall has closed every door, yet none of them remain hidden from Christ. He gathers every fragment of the heart, as a shepherd gathers scattered lambs. Before the evening, nothing precious is left behind.
When joy returns, let it be gentle,
like rain upon thirsty fields,
like light entering
an ancient window,
like music,
awakening forgotten strings.
do not let my heart run ahead of your peace.
Teach me to heal
As you heal,
with patience, with tenderness, with unfailing love. The stars appear,
one by one,
the flowers open,
petal by petal,
the shepherd counts his flock,
one by one,
so also the Lord
calls his children.
by name.
Not one is overlooked,
Not one,
is forgotten,
not one,
is beyond.
the reach of his mercy. Blessed is the Lord, who restores the brokenhearted. Blessed is Christ, the keeper of the vineyard, the builder of ruined walls, the shepherd of wounded souls, the everlasting King.
Lift what has fallen,
Strengthen what is weak, renew
what has grown
weary
until every heart finds rest
beneath the shadow
of your everlasting love. Of your everlasting love.
Most High, here I remain. The night belongs to silence. The desert keeps its secrets. The wind passes through the ravines, yet cannot carry away the peace you have placed within me. The stars cover the heavens like countless lamps, each one burning, because you have called it by name. If you remember every star, surely you remember your servant. The fox returns to its den. The eagle rests upon the cliff, The shepherd counts every lamb before sleep. Nothing created rests without the care of its maker. Why then should my heart fear the coming night, when the keeper of Israel never closes his eyes? This shelter is made of branches. Tomorrow the wind may scatter them. This fire will soon become ashes. This cloak will wear with time, but the refuge you have built cannot be shaken. No storm reaches it, no sorrow breaks it, no darkness overcomes it, for its walls are mercy and its gates are peace. I have watched the falcon spread its wings above its young. Not once did it leave them without covering. So also the Lord spreads His kindness over those who seek His face, not to imprison them, but to give them rest,
not to hide them
from life,
but to strengthen them
for the journey. If sickness comes, you remain. If weakness comes, you remain. If sorrow comes, you remain. The desert changes, the seasons change, the kingdoms of men rise and fall. Yet the hands that formed the heavens have never grown weak.
the shepherd
Who carry the wounded lamb still walks among his flock. The great physician still speaks life where hope has almost grown silent. Teach me to dwell, not merely to visit, the shelter of your presence. Let my thoughts rest there, let my fears remain outside its gates. Let every breath become a quiet prayer.
let every sunrise
Find me beneath your wings.
and every evening
Return me to the same holy refuge where peace has made its home. Every season,
blessed is Christ,
the shadow over
the weary,
the rock of the wilderness,
the shepherd,
who never abandons his own.
the everlasting
King within,
your presence
I shall dwell.
within,
Your mercy
I shall rest
until the final dawn breaks upon the everlasting kingdom.
my soul
Shall remain hidden beneath the faithful shadow of the Almighty. My shepherd, walk with me. The flock moves without fear, not because the road is easy, but because the shepherd walks before them. The smallest lamb cannot see what lies beyond the hill, yet it follows the voice it has learned to trust. So so also my soul follows you. The morning dew rests upon every blade of grass, no hand placed it. There the Father remembered the fields before the shepherd awoke. If he cares for the hills, the flowers and the sparrows, surely he has already prepared mercy for his children before their tears are seen. The wounded lamb leans against the shepherd's heart. It hears the beating of the one who carries it. Their fear becomes still, their strength returns little by little. So have I rested against the heart of Christ, not because I was strong, but because he refused to leave the weary behind. The spring hidden among the rocks does not call attention to itself. It simply flows patiently, faithfully, quietly. So also your peace enters the heart, not with thunder, not with noise, but like living water, finding every dry place until hope begins to bloom again.
Lead me where the soul finds rest.
Lead me where the heart learns
Gratitude.
Lead me
Where forgiveness.
grows like vineyards after rain. Keep me close to your footsteps, for I have wandered far enough. Teach me the rhythm of heaven, never hurried, never fearful, always guided by love. When evening returns and shadows stretch across the hills, let me still hear your voice. When my strength becomes small, carry me once more. When my faith grows quiet, sing over me until my heart remembers that the shepherd has never lost a single sheep entrusted to his care.
Blessed is the Lord,
The shepherd of Israel,
blessed is Christ,
the restorer of souls, the living water,
the keeper of every lamb.
the everlasting King.
Your staff is gentle, your hands are faithful.
Your voice is peace,
Therefore my soul
shall follow wherever
you lead.
until the everlasting pastures of your kingdom are revealed before my eyes. to you. The road has been long, dust rests upon my cloak, my sandals have carried many miles, yet the journey has never been walked alone. The hills have watched my footsteps, the valleys have heard my prayers. The morning has found me again beneath the faithful hand of the Holy One. The traveler does not fear the winding path when he knows his God. The child does not count the distance while holding his Father's hand. So let my heart rest, not because I know what lies ahead, but because I know the one who walks before me. The shepherd reads the clouds, the sailor reads the wind, the farmer reads the seasons, but the servant of God learns to read only his voice, for the voice of the shepherd never leads his flock toward destruction. Every path he chooses holds hidden mercy, even when stones cover the way. I have seen morning light reach the highest peak before touching the valley, so also your hope often arrives first where my eyes cannot yet see. Your answers travel long before my prayers are finished. Your compassion awakens before my sorrow finds its words. The keeper of Israel is never late. When my feet grow tired, steady them. When my sight grows dim, lift my eyes. When fear stands beside the road, let peace walk beside me instead, for Christ has already walked every lonely path. He knows the dust, he knows the tears, he knows the weight of waiting. Therefore, he knows how to lead the weary home. The sunrise does not forget the mountains. The rain does not forget the fields. The shepherd does not forget the lamb that walks more slowly than the rest. Neither will the Lord forget those who trust his name. Every step is remembered, every prayer is gathered, every tear is seen. Blessed is the Lord, the keeper of every journey. Blessed is Christ, the guide of pilgrims, the guardian of Israel, the shepherd who never slumbers. the everlasting King. Lift
My eyes above the hills,
Lift,
my hope above my fears.
lead me until the road becomes the streets
Of the everlasting
Jerusalem, where every traveler finds eternal rest before the throne of the
Holy One.
Holy One, you remain. The storm has spoken, its voice filled the valleys, the cedars bowed, the rivers rose, the wind crossed the wilderness without mercy. Yet now the earth is still, not because the storm was weak, but because your voice is greater. The shepherd returns to count his flock. The farmer walks through his vineyard. He touches every vine, not searching for loss, but for life that still remains. The smallest green leaf becomes a promise that winter did not win. So also hope returns to the heart that waits upon the Lord. The rain has washed the dust from every stone. The air has become clear. The hills shine beneath the morning light. Only now does the traveler see how beautiful the road has always been. Many times your mercy arrives like rain, not to destroy, but to cleanse,
Not to silence,
but to awaken.
the oak does not fear the wind, for its roots reach deeper than the storm.
Teach my faith to grow such roots. Let them drink from rivers that cannot be seen. Let them hold fast when every voice around me speaks. Fear for the soul planted beside your presence shall never be uprooted. When sorrow
Passes
leave wisdom,
when tears fall,
leave compassion,
when trials end.
leave gratitude. Do not allow my heart to remember.
Only the storm.
Teach it also to remember the hands that carried me safely through it. For Christ stood where I could not, He remained. When I grew weak, He became my refuge before I knew I needed one. The rainbow does not argue with the clouds. It simply appears, bearing witness that mercy still reigns. So let my life become such a witness.
Quiet, faithful,
Filled with hope
a testimony
that the Lord restores every heart that trusts His name.
Blessed is the Lord, our refuge through every storm. Blessed is Christ,
The Prince of Peace, the shelter of the weary, the rock that never moves, the everlasting King. When winds return, I shall not fear. When rains fall, I shall not despair. For the one who calmed the sea
still speaks peace
over every soul, and rest within His presence. I will give thanks to you before the gates were opened. Your mercy was already awake before the first song rose from Zion. Heaven had already heard the prayers of the night. The dawn does not bring your goodness, it simply reveals what has always been there.
I have walked through empty valleys. I have crossed rivers filled with fear. I have hidden among the rocks when sorrow followed close behind.
Yet every path I remember now is marked not by pain, but by your faithfulness. Even the hardest road became holy because your footsteps walk there before me. The mason raises one stone upon another until a house stands firm. The weaver joins one thread to another until a garment is complete. So also the Lord has woven my days. Some were bright,
Some were dark,
yet together they reveal a tapestry only the King
could create.
Nothing was wasted,
Nothing was forgotten.
the pomegranate opens when its season has come.
Has come.
The fig tree offers its sweetness at the appointed time. The shepherd returns at evening with every lamb.
Accounted for.
Such is the love of Christ. He finishes
What he begins,
He gathers what was scattered.
he strengthens what was weary.
He sings hope over hearts that had forgotten their song.
Therefore my lips shall praise the Holy One.
Not only when mountains are high,
But also when valleys grow deep.
not only when healing has come.
But while your hands are still restoring,
For your love does not change. With the seasons, it remains like the sun, faithfully rising
over Zion day
after day. The scroll will one day grow warm. The cedar will one day fall.
The crowns of kings will return to dust.
But the mercy of the Lord shall outlive every kingdom. His covenant shall stand. When every tower has faded, His name
Shall be sung by generations.
yet unborn. His kindness shall never grow old.
Blessed is the Lord, whose love endures forever. Blessed is Christ,
The cornerstone of Zion, the Redeemer,
of every generation.
the Shepherd whose promises never fail.
The everlasting
King, receive,
my gratitude,
receive,
my worship,
receive.
my life.
For every breath you have given has become another reason to praise the Holy One, whose faithful love shall endure through all eternity.